I'm a terrible wife.
Oh no, I've gone and done it. I made a terrible mistake. I've done the worst thing a cake shop owner could do. But I've got to take responsibility for my actions. How could I have made such a critical mistake? I'm the lowest of the low. Huh? Who are you?
Huh? Me?
Hey, woman.
Who is this guy? Why is he glaring at me? Did I do something? Oh, he's really scary.
Do you like cakes?
What? Cakes? Yeah, I do.
Great! If you don't mind, would you eat some? I've got a whole tower of cakes. I'd be really happy if you'd help me out.
Wait, you're going to give me cake for free? You're not going to make me pay for them afterwards?
You don't have to if you really don't want to. The truth is, I'm running a cake shop, but I got too immersed in making cakes for an order that I ended up making too many. I tried selling the excess cakes at the shop front, but there's still a lot left over. I use fresh cream, you see, so I can't sell them tomorrow. At this rate, I'll have to throw them all away.
Is that so? He looks really scary, but he's running a cake shop. I shouldn't have judged him by his looks.
I can't believe I made such a silly mistake. To think that I would do something so wasteful. I can't face my family and friends if I end up having to throw this all out. I've got to take measures to make sure I don't ever make such a stupid mistake. Maybe I should check a tally chart every time I finish a cake. Or should have been more careful is what I should have done. It was my miscalculation. I guess I've got no choice but to cut off my little finger and repent.
Your finger? What are you talking about? You don't have to go that far for some cakes.
No, perhaps I should just commit seppuku and pay for my sins.
Seppuku? Sins? All you did was make too many cakes, right? You're overreacting. I'll eat it. I'll eat your cakes. So please don't hurt yourself like that.
Really? You're a great help. I owe you a lot.
All right, I'll dig in now. This is delicious. I didn't expect them to taste this good. I love your cakes.
Thank you. I'm delighted to hear that. It makes me happy to see you enjoying the cakes I put my heart and soul into making. But there's still so many left. The only way I can forgive myself is to commit seppuku after all.
Could I have one more cake?
Yeah, sure. Eat as many as you want. The less I have to throw away, the less guilty I feel.
Of course! I think I can eat more.
You really are eating a lot. Are you sure you can eat this many?
Can I have more?
Sure, as many as you want. But are you okay? You're not feeling bloated?
Not at all. The cream you use is really light and fluffy. I feel like I can keep on going. 30 minutes later. That was delicious. Thank you for the meal.
Hey, you really are amazing!
Huh? What do you mean?
I can't believe you managed to eat every single cake. I thought my eyes were going to pop out of my head just watching you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got really greedy. They were really delicious, so I couldn't stop myself. But I'm shocked too. I never knew I could eat this much. I don't even feel full. I think I could actually keep going.
There's no need to apologize. I should be thanking you. If there were any left, I would have actually committed seppuku after throwing them away. I'm extremely grateful that you enjoyed my cakes, and for saving my life. Thank you.
Oh, you're exaggerating. I didn't do anything that amazing.
No, I'm not. I'm being very serious. Wasting food is a grave sin, especially for someone in the food business like me. No, it's something that every human being should be more aware of. It's a crime that deserves a severe punishment. You helped me to prevent a lot of food loss today, so you should be more proud of yourself.
He doesn't look it, but he's surprisingly earnest.
You'll have to let me repay this debt somehow. If you ever need any help with anything, let me know. I'll do everything in my power to help you. It's a promise. It won't feel right if I don't do something to help you after you've done this much for me.
No, that's okay. You really don't have to.
Come to think of it, you let out a sigh earlier. Was there something on your mind? Maybe I can...
Masamune, we finally found you. What have you been up to? We've been looking all over for you, Masamune.
What? Ayane? Himari? What are you doing here?
That's what we want to ask. We heard from May that you left the house with a ton of cakes that you couldn't sell today, looking like you were on the verge of death. She asked us to help look for you. You really made us all worry. For someone that's pretty positive, you get oddly hard on yourself about food loss. I bet you were thinking something along the lines of, I wasted so much food, so I've got to pay for it by committing seppuku, or something like that, right? How about it? I'm right, aren't I? Oh, come on. He wouldn't commit seppuku over something that small. He could never do something like that to May. She would be devastated to find out that her own father had committed seppuku over making too many cakes.
Damn it, I didn't think of me. I'm a terrible father.
What? She was right on the mark? Oh, you're kidding. You were actually thinking about that? Masamune! You've got to be more tolerant of your own mistakes.
Wasting food is an unforgivable, terrible thing. I thought that I should take responsibility in proportion to the amount I would end up throwing away.
I get that it's a serious issue, but I'm pretty sure there's more that you could do before committing seppuku. Like going around and selling them, Girl Scout style. Come on, let's split up the cakes and go knock on some doors. Your cakes are delicious. When they hear that you don't want them to go to waste, the neighbors will be lining up to buy them. And if there's still some left over, you can just give them out for free. That'll make everyone happy. Yeah, we'll help out too, so don't give up hope. If you want, I'd be happy to eat some.
Thank you, Ayane, Amari, but it's actually okay. The problem's been solved.
Oh, it's been solved? What's been solved?
The cakes are all gone. This young lady's eaten them all up for me. I don't have any cakes to throw away.
What? Seriously, that's amazing. We heard from May that there was a lot left over. She ate all of that?
Yeah, look at the tower of plates left. She was eating one after another. Before I knew it, they were all gone. And guess what? She says she can still eat more. She's got a talent.
Oh, that's really embarrassing. I must sound like a glutton. Cool! Hey, how about we have a food eating contest sometime? I think I've met my match. It'll be fun! Say yes. Huh? Please! The local competition is too easy to beat. I need a rival that packs a punch! I think that's... Himari, she's obviously uncomfortable. You only just met her a few minutes ago, but you're already invading her personal space. Invite her once you're a bit closer as friends. I'm sorry about my friend. She's, easily excitable. Thank you for saving Masamune from overreacting. He's a very important, mom friend to us. Oh yeah, I didn't do much. Mom friend? Our daughters go to the same nursery, so the three of us spend a lot of time together, sharing advice as parents and setting up playdates and stuff.
And my dad, though?
That doesn't matter! What matters is that you're our precious mom friend!
Yeah, sure.
Alright, Masamune, let's head on home. May's really worried about you.
Yeah, you're right. I better make her favorite for tonight's dinner to make it up for her.
Oh, and don't forget, you've got to prepare for tomorrow's cooking class, too. We'll help you, so let's hurry back!
Thank you. I don't know what I would do without you both.
You run a cooking class?
What's the matter?
Could you tell me more about this cooking class? He might not look it, but Masamune is the teacher of a really popular cooking class. We've learned a lot from him as well. Might not look it with that scary expression and all, but he really is good. Oh, and he might not look it, but he used to be the chef of a 3-star restaurant.
Did you really have to put a lot of emphasis on the he might not look it? You're both so mean, teasing me about my strict-looking features.
Really? You're a cooking teacher? Mr. Masamune, before you go...
Is something the matter?
I'm troubled by something. I'd be really happy if you could help me.
Of course! What can I do for you?
I'd like to take part in your cooking class. Please!
Is that all? Oh, I understand. Of course you can. I'll prepare some ingredients for you. Come to this address tomorrow.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it. I can't believe I was able to meet a 3-star restaurant chef in a place like this. He's my cooking teacher too. And I got to eat a lot of cake. Oh, today's my lucky day. My name is Haruka. I'm 25 years old. Recently, I've been bothered by something at home. I'm home.
What's for dinner? I've been waiting for ages.
I've bought something from the convenience store. Your favorite, cup noodle.
Great, you finally understand.
Yeah, I guess so.
What are you so upset about? I'm the one that should be upset. I'm the unlucky guy that ended up marrying a useless woman that can't even cook. Your cooking is disgusting. And the worst thing is that you're not even aware of it. It's better that you just give up on making me dinner and just buy ready-made stuff from the supermarket.
I'm sorry. I wish I could get better.
I don't need your apologies or your excuses, but I hope you're not forgetting that you owe me a lot. Don't you have any sense of obligation to repay me? You do understand that you owe me, don't you?
Yeah, I understand. I haven't forgotten anything that you've done for me. The debt that I owe my husband, Kenichi, I could never forget it. The truth is, I was conned when I was in college. I couldn't ask my parents for help at the time, and Kenichi was the one who saved me when I had no one else to turn to. He listened to all of my complaints and worries, and then got back all the money that I had lost to the con artist. After that, we started dating, and we ended up getting married.
This cup noodle is the best! Nothing can beat this flavor.
Hey, Kenichi? I tried making this today. Could you try it and see how it tastes?
What is this?
Could you try it? I've worked on the seasoning. I think you might like it.
I told you, you don't have to make me anything. I don't want to eat it.
But it's bad for you if you're always eating ready-made meals. You should eat something handmade once in a while. I've done my best to work on flavoring.
Fine! Damn it, why do I have to enjoy eating your flavorless...
How is it?
It's disgusting, as usual. Why did I expect anything different from you? There's not enough flavor! You never put enough seasoning on the food you make. Why can't you understand that you don't have a talent for cooking? Just shut up and buy me my cup noodles.
Okay, I'm sorry. A while after we got married, Kenichi started making complaints about the food I prepared for him, and even though I tried my best to make something that he would be happy with, he stopped eating anything I made for myself. I've already tried adjusting the amount of seasoning I put in, and even changed my usual lineup of spices to something stronger. But it's all been pointless. He won't accept anything I make. I owe him so much, and he's my husband. I don't want him to get ill from eating too much fast food. I've got to hurry up and improve my cooking skills before the effect on his body and health become irreversible. I want to make him a dinner that will make him happy. Kenichi, I have something to tell you.
What is it?
I'm thinking of attending a cooking class from tomorrow. What do you think?
What, a cooking class? Why would I care? You can do what you like, but I'm still not eating anything you make. No amount of training can change the train wreck you call cooking.
Okay. The next day. Good morning. I hope I'm not late.
Morning! You're not late at all. It'll be done in a few minutes, so just wait a little longer.
Nope, she's right on time. It's ready! It smells good. I think we've done a good job. Are you sure that we haven't gone a bit too far with the size? We're not even sure if she can really eat this much.
No, it's the perfect size. You didn't see her yesterday, but she really did eat all those cakes in half an hour. I'm pretty sure that this will make a satisfying lunch. It's exactly what she needs.
Are you already making something?
Of course we are.
My lunch? Oh, but I thought we would be cooking.
We've been preparing your lunch. You said that you had something that was troubling you. It's because of your big appetite, isn't it? You never feel full normally, so you've come to me to help you feel full. Don't worry, I owe you my life. Today, I'll make you as much food as you want. So eat up. Eat to your stomach's content. That's why I prepared plenty of special ingredients just for you. This is my way of paying my debt to you.
You go, Masamune! That's so kind of you! This is really hard to say after you've already prepared this meal for me, and it really does look delicious, but I'm actually troubled by something else.
Huh? Something else? I was wrong.
I'm here to take your cooking class. After I heard that you used to be a chef, I felt that you were the best person to help me. You came to participate in the cooking class. I knew it! I told you that you might be reading too far into things, didn't I? You were really insistent that she was just troubled by her big appetite and went full throttle on preparing this enormous pizza. Oh, did I really? I don't remember at all. Oops, sorry. Masamune, I guess I got too excited.
And what do we do with this pizza? I can't bear to throw it away, but it's too much for the four of us to eat. I can't believe I'd make the same mistake 2 days in a row. I suppose I have no choice now. I'd better make up for my sins by committing seppuku. It's the only way to repent.
Masamune! I'll take responsibility by ending your suffering swiftly. You'll never feel a thing. I'm sorry that this is all I can do for you. We'll all miss you! Stop messing around, Himari. This is no time to be making jokes. Ouch! Wait a second. Please don't do anything hasty.
Don't stop me! I already made up my mind.
I'll eat it! I'll eat everything! I haven't eaten anything for lunch yet, so now that I think about it, I'm kind of hungry. Really? But can you eat this much? You don't have to force yourself just because they're being dramatic. We can gather our friends and family to eat it. It's okay, I can eat it. I can't let such a great-smelling pizza go to waste either, especially if it was made for me. Nom nom nom. 1 hour later. Whew, that was delicious. Thank you for the meal. Wow, she actually ate it all. We didn't even have to help her. That was amazing. You really have a hell of an appetite.
Wonderful, thank goodness. I don't have to throw any food away, and I don't have to commit seppuku. I've been saved once again. How can I ever repay you?
Well, I've finished eating, so could you tell me how to cook? I don't need anything else.
Of course, you saved my life twice. I'll teach you everything I know, even if it kills me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. But I hope it doesn't come to that. I'll help out too. I have a feeling we'll be good friends. I'll do whatever I can to help as well.
Alright, now that's decided. Let's get cooking. We'll see what you need help with.
Great! Half an hour later. What do you think? How can I improve my cooking skills?
Well, let's see. How do I put it?
Does it lack flavor after all? My husband's always telling me to add more seasoning, but it's never enough. I don't know what else to do.
Lacks flavor? Is that what he tells you?
It tastes great. The only thing is, it's the complete opposite. Huh? I don't understand. After I had them taste samples of my cooking, I watched Masamune cook and learned a lot of tips from him about food preparation and seasoning. I went home with hope that I could do better.
I'm so tired. Hey, what's for dinner?
Kenichi, you're home! It'll be ready in a few minutes.
What's the smell?
I'm just making dinner.
What? I thought I told you!
I know, but I went to that cooking class I told you about today, and I learned a lot of things. I made a few things, so could you just give some of them a taste? You don't have to eat everything if you don't want it. I'll eat the leftovers like I always do.
I told you I want cup noodles. I don't want anything you've made.
I went to the supermarket on my way home, but they were all sold out. I tried looking for something else, but I couldn't find anything you like.
Damn it, fine. I'll eat what you have.
Okay, I'll serve everything as soon as it's done.
Yeah, take your time. I'm not looking forward to it anyway.
I feel bad that I have to lie about the cup noodles being sold out, but it's for the sake of his health, too. Tonight, I'll get him to say that my cooking is delicious. I won't let him eat ready-made dinners forever.
Hey!
Huh? What's wrong?
Let me taste that before you put it on a plate.
Oh, sure. Do you really not trust my cooking that much?
Of course I don't. See, I knew it. Your cooking tastes horrible. If you're not bothered to even try, then just give up. I'm not going to eat it anyway.
Do you really have to be that harsh? I'm trying my best. I've done everything I can, and now I'm even asking a chef for help. You don't have to be that mean.
Of course I have to be blunt about it. You're not getting the message. Your cooking tastes bad even after going to a cooking class. That means that you don't have the talent. There's still not enough flavor.
The teacher at the class told me that the flavor of my cooking is fine, but that it's too strong. They helped me to realize that because I've been trying to make dinner the way you like it, I've been adding more and more salt and sauce and other additives. So tonight I made dinner with the amount of seasoning that they suggested was best, in terms of taste and for your health too. If you keep on eating the way you have been, you'll get really ill. I know you might not like it, but in the long run, this is best. You've been warned by the doctor before, haven't you?
Shut up! I don't care about you, or your stupid teacher, or what the doctor has to say about my health. Don't blame me for your bad cooking. That's all your own fault. You owe me, remember? You just have to shut up and do as I say. Don't ever cook in my house, ever again!
Fine! If that's what you think about my cooking, then I won't cook anymore. I won't interfere with your food choices. I won't tell you what to think about your health anymore.
Yeah, that'll be a great help. All you have to do is shut up and buy me my cup noodles. I don't need you talking back to me about how my food habits are unhealthy, blah blah blah. I'm not interested.
Yeah, I got the message. 1 month later.
Cup noodles are the best after all. I could eat cup noodles for every meal.
Kenichi, I'm going back to my parents' house for a while. I've already packed up my stuff, so I'll be leaving today.
What?
I mean, you don't need me here, do you? There's no point living in the same house if we don't enjoy our time together. And you don't want me to worry about your health.
Yeah, that's true. There is no point. You can do what you like. I won't stop you. I guess you don't even care about the debt you owe me. I never knew you could be so ungrateful. I don't need her. If anything, now she's gone, I can live the way I like. I don't have her nagging at me to do this and that. Plus, there's still plenty of ready-made meals in the cupboards and in the fridge. Even if they run out, I can easily buy them myself. There was no point in her being here in the first place.
6 months later.
It helps that Haruka's been sending food through orders online. I don't have to go out to buy meals or beer. It gets sent to my door without me lifting a finger. I guess she can't forget about a guy like me after all. I bet she's regretting having moved out. Huh? My legs hurt! It hurts so much! I can't move it! What do I do? Haruka! Help me! I can't get up! Oh yeah, she's not here. I'd better call her. Hey, Haruka! Come back! My knees and toes hurt! I can't stand up! You've got to do something! Come back right now! I'll let you come back, so take me to the hospital.
All right.
Oh, you're late! What took you so long? Your parents' house isn't that far away. Hurry up and take me to the hospital.
Before that, could you sign this? It's urgent.
Huh? These are divorce papers? Are you being serious? Why? Did you forget that you owe me? You still haven't repaid that debt, you know. It's not over until I say it's over.
My debt? Don't make me laugh.
What are you talking about?
I don't feel any gratitude towards you anymore. I should never have felt any in the first place.
What did you just say? Say that one more time.
Kenichi, you're the one that set that con up, aren't you? There's no point lying about it. I already know everything. I found out that you asked a friend of yours to trick me into giving them money and act as a con artist. They would act as the bad guy so that you could act like the good guy.
What? Why would you think that? What are you talking about? Of course I would never do that.
That's how you got back my money so easily. You didn't even have to ask for it. It was already decided that you would get my money from your friend, the con artist, and pretend that you were my knight in shining armor. That's the pathetic and deceptive method that you used to get me to go out with you.
No, I swear! It's not like that. I didn't. It's...
Enough! I've already heard it from your friend!
What? How did you find him? I haven't spoke to him in ages.
A friend of mine investigated for me.
What friend?
And the pain you're experiencing is probably gout. Your uric acid levels were off the chart the last time you went for a checkup at the hospital, remember? He warned you that this might happen if you didn't take more care with what you eat. That's why I was doing my best to make you healthy, balanced meals, but you wouldn't eat anything I made.
No way.
Oh, and I'm going to report you to the police for conning me with your friend. I'm lucky I found out about all this before it was too late. I might have ended up spending the rest of my life stuck with you, thinking I owed you.
Wait a second! How are you going to survive without me? You don't have a job or any of your own money. You've been a housewife ever since we got married. What can you do by yourself if I go to jail?
You don't have to worry about that. I've already got an idea of what I'll be doing for work once I'm free of you. You should be more worried about yourself. You're the one that's got jail time and an unhealthy body to deal with. Goodbye, Kenichi.
Wait, please. Take me to the hospital. You can't leave me like this. Oh, someone help me!
It took a lot of time, but I was finally able to find out the truth about Kenichi and this so-called debt that I owed him. I abandoned him and left his house. I was never coming back. Afterwards, I found out that he was suffering from gout, just like I had guessed. I wasn't surprised. He had been consuming nothing but cup noodles and beer for months on end. He was bound to end up like this sooner or later if he didn't fix up his diet. And I'd like to make it clear that it wasn't my cooking that was to blame for his illness. He had gotten too used to eating foods that were filled with salt, sugar, and additives, and had lost his sense of taste. Masamune, Ayane, and Himari had all assured me that there was nothing wrong with the way I made food, and had even praised me, so I hoped that Kenichi would come to his senses and change his diet, but to no avail. To be honest, ever since I left to go to my parents' house all these months ago, I had been sending Kenichi ready-made meals and beer through online shopping in the hopes that it would help him realize that it was excessive. It turns out that he had to actually become sick before it would take effect. Kenichi and his friend ended up being arrested for conning me, and of course, I got my divorce from him soon after. I was also able to receive compensation from him since our marriage had been based on a lie. Masamune, thank you so much. Not just for teaching me about how to cook, but also a lot of other things. If it weren't for you, I'd still be stuck with Kenji.
Don't worry about that. You saved my life twice. This is the least I can do for you. And about your husband, well, if I didn't tell you, I'd end up being his accomplice. It was the right thing to do.
Masamune was the friend that investigated the truth behind the con I had fallen victim to while I was in college. When I was talking about Kenichi's dislike of my cooking to Masamune, we naturally started talking about how we met. When I explained what had happened, Masamune told me that something smelled fishy and promised me that he would get his subordinates to look into it for me.
All right, let's start today's filming.
Yes! I'm a bit nervous, but I'm ready. We're ready too! The camera's in position and the food's on the table. It's fun, but it's really tiring to make this much food every single time. I'm still surprised Haruka doesn't get sick of eating this amount. Though it's still fun to watch her eat it so happily too.
For today's video, we prepared the Masamune special. We've got enough fried chicken to feed 50 people on the table. And Haruka will be attempting to eat every last one of them. Sit back and enjoy the video. Good luck, Haruka!
Thank you, Masamune. I'm digging in. Nom 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 nom. Delicious! I can't stop eating. She really is something. I'm starting to lose confidence in whether I could beat her or not. She's got the suction strength of a Dyson vacuum cleaner. You're gonna have to top that if you want to beat her.
I'm happy that she's enjoying the food we made. It really makes it worth all the trouble of preparing such an amount.
The reason why I was so confident when I demanded that Kenichi sign the divorce papers was thanks to this. Masamune offered to support me in a new job as a competitive eater on YouTube. Apparently, one of his subordinates is a popular YouTuber, and with his support, we were able to start a YouTube channel for the cooking class. I have my own corner where I eat and challenge myself to eat more. I've always loved food, so I felt that it was the perfect job for me. Or rather, the one who helped me realize that I could eat this much was Masamune and his cakes. Masamune said over and over that he owes me his life, but considering everything he's done for me to improve my own personal and work situations, I could say the same thing. I'm really grateful for his kindness. From now on, I want to spend my time doing the things I love and live my life how I want to, not strapped to a man that doesn't even recognize my own effort. Whew! Thank you for the meal. Your fried chicken is delicious, Masamune.
That's a wrap. Well done. You ate everything within the time limit.
Boss, how's the filming going? I took a look at your numbers, and it looks like your subscribers have increased by a lot recently.
Thanks to you, Heiji. You've given us some great advice.
Boss? Oh, so you must be working in Masamune's cake shop.
Oh, it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Heiji. He's one of the members of my gang. He's a YouTuber in the family. He helps out with deliveries sometimes, but you won't find him making cakes.
Your gang? Oh, you didn't know? Oops, it must have slipped my mind to tell ya. Masamune is the boss of the Uwasa gang. Can it really be called a gang when most of the gang work in restaurants, cake shops, and YouTube videos? Seriously? You're a mafia boss? I thought you were just a normal cake shop owner.
Oh, before I forget, you'll need lunch before you go home, won't you? I'll prepare a feast.
Really? Of course I can still eat. I guess it doesn't matter what he does for a living if he's such a good person. I've learned by now that he's a real philanthropist.
You can still eat? I was watching halfway through, but you really are something.